Greetings, Mr. Lee. It's nice to speak to you this evening.
A pleasure. It's a pleasure. There I am.
Well, I just wanted to have a sit down with you and get to know who Mr. Lee is, some of the things that you do in your professional life, a few things that you do in your personal life. You know, the fans, they want to know who you are. Can you recall when you started to become interested in playing sound? What were your greatest influences?
All right, I'll tell you, when we first get interested in we start playing sound, I was a little kid, I would say, too young to even play a song, but I used to hear my uncle come in with all different kind of cassette, cassette I like to play sometime, like Stereo 1, Stereo Mars, Silver, Kilimanjaro, sounds like that. And I started getting interested in the music, and I would like take away and cassette them sometimes, go listen to them and try to put them back before you come home, you know what I'm saying?
Talk to us about becoming a member of Blunt Posse Sound. Where did it all begin?
I remember I used to be up in the same club, actually playing music, and I would see these guys come to me like, not Ajax, but like Blunt and a few of his friends. They would come to me and like, who sing that song when I'm playing? Who sing that song? I'm like, I used to wonder why these guys asking me this every week. But a long story short, then we realized that this big son named Blunt Band. I'm saying, oh, that's what they've been doing all this time, doing their homework. Anyway, Ajax formed the song and become a member of the song. I remember one day Father Blunt linked me because, we had them link up now and we are friends. One day Father Blunt linked me and said, listen, man, we need somebody on the song with Ajax. And I asked Ajax if he would work with you because Ajax knew me previously before the song and all that. I know Ajax for years because Ajax used to have a record shop and I used to buy records from him back in the days, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Ajax told Father Blunt, say, yeah, man, bring in Mr. Lee, man. And from Blunt calling back and say, yeah, Ajax will work, Mr. Lee. The rest was history. Let's jump on the big sound and say, watch out, let's do what we got to do and take this thing around the world and take it around the globe.
Okay, let's talk about what happens when you get a call that Blunt Posse is about to participate in a clash.
When we get a call, I say Blunt Posse is going to be in a clash. The first thing we try to find out is who we are clashing against and where is this clash. Now, it depends on who we're clashing with is how we prepare our box. I'm not going to get into detail of how we prepare our box because some boy in a bad like it and a tough like that, we not give them our ideas, you understand?
I got you.
but what we do now, we just say, all right, that's on the way I clash against. We know that them not have this. Or even if them have this, they don't know if we play it. So we are going to try to play it before them and show them what the greater sound. You follow me?
Absolutely. I know. Blunt Posse is such a heavy contender, right now. And I imagine that it takes a lot knowing that when you're going in, that the other sound has studied you. You know that they are coming to just take this trophy, to not even give you a chance. So I guess I'm asking, do you prepare by who the crowd is, or do you prepare by who the sounds are that you're going against?
You see, a real selector don't really need no bag of preparation, Because no matter how much a guy study, it's the talent not still and not buy. So I'm going to buy up a whole heap of tune and all them things and feel like they can come and dance, come play out certain tune before us. And that's hurt themselves because when they try to play out our round, you have to remember that people know that that's Blunt Posse round and they might not get the impact where we would have get. So them just waste around with them could have played them own way and get them forward. So when we come back in, we always prepare for that, I'll prepare for some man, I go practice and say, watch, all right, a Blunt Posse. Because we don't see it happen with Addis and BS Odyssey. You understand? So when some guys feel that they must study, we always one step ahead of them,
You all have traveled outside of the United States several times. What's been your most memorable experience traveling with Blunt Posse to different countries?
And my positive experience is when we kill people, When we kill people. That's simple. And enough time we do that.
So you just basically travel to kill people. That's what you're saying. I mean, give me some other...
Not really, because we have events where we go up and it's not a killing event. I want to show people, say, watch out, we are versatile like that. We are the best of both worlds. We can kill and we can juggle.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because I know that when you all travel to different countries in Europe, that you also are booked for some juggling dates. Tell us about those and the crowd reaction. I'm sure that they sing along and everything.
Wow, it's outstanding, man. It's different from what I'm used to, like when I'm in New York, Jamaica, Florida, or even Canada. You know what I mean? I'm in front of a crowd. When I'm in Europe, I'm in front of a crowd where if you see two people that look like Mr. Lee, you're lucky. But tell you what, I realize that the people in Europe, when it comes to Europe now, they appreciate and love the music more than even us over here on the East
Yeah.
Coast. You see what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm standing here, I'm playing the music like, wow, these people really know what's happening. They could sing line for line. You just have to just take time with them with your speech and don't get too deep into the patois, the agua, you know what I mean?
Right.
And everything good.
I bet their energy is just crazy.
It's crazy, crazy, mad, hype. It's different. It's a different feeling. It's a different feeling. A lot of sound in New York City I play right now. Make me realize, say, watch your music not stop at New York, music not stop at Jamaica. I realize the reggae music bigger than enough for we know it, you know? So big up the whole of Europe.
Let's get just a tad bit serious, Mr. Lee.
Yeah.
Blunt Posse is a sound that gets a great deal of exposure, particularly when the subject of clash comes up. How do you handle being under the spotlight? I mean, under a microscope in the spotlight. How do you handle that?
Well, I'm angry, and I want to tell you right now, you know, I love it, you know. You know, some people get high off of ganja, some people get high off of alcohol and drugs and all these things. The people that make me get high. So once I walk out on the stage and make me see the people in front of me, I'm high, I'm musical high, I'm ready. No shyness. Yeah, everybody gets a little. You get a little butterfly because you don't know what to expect. But once I get up on that stage, I put on my first record. It's what I love. It's what I do.
Well, those are the fans, those who love you. How do you handle the criticism? How do you handle those who say that Blunt Posse is local? They're not a contender. They're not international. They're not going anywhere. They're not doing anything. Your every move is being watched, and they're just waiting for Blunt Posse to fail. How do you handle that?
But tell you what, most of them who are say, if them even in this business, where them I go, where them there. Passport done and I go and I look for a new one right now, you know. You understand? Yeah. And next thing when I say, if people don't talk about you, you know, exist. So we love when them talk, we give them things to talk about, whether it's positive or negative. We love when them talk. You see what I mean?
Yes.
That means that even when we are asleep, we name a call. We love it, man. We love it. Love it. We love when them talk, man. You don't necessarily have to keep them talking, man. Make them talk. You know, much time them criticize me up on the internet. Me no reply to one of them. I love it. Keep on criticizing. And none of them are bad like me. None of them are bad like Ajax, you know. Some of them Ajax shoelace too big to fit that they hold upon them shoes.
Well, I'm not just referring to the night of the clash and the blogs and the forums, but the chat.
You talk about good talk, bad talk.
Yes.
Well, when you talk the good things, you know, we just take it and just love it and accept it, and we don't get hype. Because sometimes some of the people when we talk good, I won't go when them see you know, behind the back a different argument, you know. And you have some of the people that we just talk bad because they just don't like you, and they don't have no reason why they don't like you. Even when you do your best, even when you win a clash and them say you win the clash clear and plain, and still have some bad to say, oh, Blunt win it because of it. We know all type of people, man. We used to them, man. So we don't make that get to us, you know. We just keep it moving. We lose some clash sometimes, and we say, after we lose the clash, we say, I don't see how we lost that clash. But it's a part of the game.
Right.
Then you have
and losers.
Yeah, and then you have the critics them coming out and say, Blunt sound weak, them no good. Then I really look into the thing and say, yo, I mean, I understand that. Sometimes it's because the crowd is biased, sometimes the crowd is not biased.
Right.
Because even in the last clash, something happened, you know, where I'm not going to talk about it on record, but something happened. It shouldn't happen.
Who are the team members on Blunt Posse at this time?
Well, the team member on Blunt Posse right now is Father Blunt, Ajax, myself, Miss Ali. But tell you what, you can't just say Father Blunt, Ajax, Miss Ali. There's a member that's so important to the team right now. We call her Bonita Desperado. Because tell you what, it's a Bonita Desperado. She make things happen.
All right.
I think she came time to that song for stay on top of things. Bonita make we know the world, you know. Bonita make people see with strength, you understand?
Mad
real thing, man. So big up Bonita Desperado.
The reggae dance hall sound system industry is one that brings excitement to many people. It has its great points and some negative points as well. What things do you see that need improvement in the sound industry and in the music industry overall? How can it, be improved? What do we need to do to take it to the next positive level?
Well, in the sound business, the music business, we need to learn how to unite more, respect and love each other more. Another aspect of the music is the young artists you have to realize, they have to start thinking on an international level and not just a local level. Because I tell you what, reggae music is bigger than most of them know and they don't understand it. They feel like say, it's just about, all right, Jamaica as an artist, I mash up Jamaica, that's the end. That's how a lot of them think.
International language.
And in the world of music, especially our music, you have to take it serious and respect the music for people to respect us and respect our music, which is a part of our culture. So not just the music and with the sound thing, what I would like to see, because we don't need it,
Right.
I would like to see the selector them now just calm down for the bad word and the whole heap of disrespect and stop water down the thing like the whole heap of sound them where, one man cut a tune off a berries and next man cut the next way. I just water down the thing them way there. I want to go back to some hardcore. I want to go back to both of them like a microwave clash and go back to some hardcore clash where two sound a clash and one in sound on the left of him one sound, the sound on the right of him one sound. Here sound a sound good and black. If the sound from good and play music, for the night I feel. Enough of them sound there, put them to clash for night that them can't do it because them use these microwave clash. We have clash 10 minutes and dance done. Well, not we can clash all night. We can clash until next week.
Endure it. Mr. Lee, let's talk about the personal side of Mr. Lee, the leisure time. What do you do when you're not doing music? What type of music do you listen to? What's your mood? What do you do when you're not being Mr. Lee?
I don't know which day I'm not being Mr. Lee, I'll tell you the truth. Guys, when I'm not playing, I'm serious, when I'm not playing phone or anything like that, I'm just always trying to stay on top of things, which music I go on and which music I like to play right now. Setting up my music folders and, getting music together because I'm on the station also, I'm on the radio station, so It's always music. And apart from that, if I'm not doing music, then I try to spend as much time with my youth as possible, you see. That's fatherly thing, very important to me.
Is there anything else that you would like your fans to know about Mr. Lee?
Well, Mr. Lee is a nice person. Not even when I see my face bend up, I look like I'm a friendly person. And Mr. Lee is a very coachable person. Mr. Lee is not a person who feels like he's top of the world.
Right.
People see me on the internet and stuff like that. I say, Mr. Lee, you see you such a thing. You look up on the radio on top of the thing. When you play the song, that's not me. I stay grounded.
Well, what about music? I mean, I'm sure that in your free time that you listen to other music besides reggae. What other genres do you listen to?
Well, I listen to jazz, sometimes I still not think I just jazz me playing elevator music. I listen to what hip hop because you have to know what's happening out there, what's going on. You know what I mean?
Right.
Sometimes I listen to Spanish music. I don't know what they're saying, but the beat, something about the beat just grab me, and African music. Sometimes I don't know what they're saying, but I listen to that kind of music. I'm an open-minded person. I listen to all genres of music,
Like soca, like Palancing or so?
Well, I listen to soca. I do listen to soca, but you see soca now, you see soca. You see soca now. You see soca, me can't stay too long. I listen to soca. And I like how soca kind of step up, because soca kind of make way now. I'm not even more than they used to. Talking about soca, I want to say rest in peace to Aroka. We lose him a few weeks back,
Thank you, Mr. Lee, for sitting down with us. We really appreciate it, and we've learned a lot, and we hope that the fans have learned a little bit about who you are as well. We really appreciate you taking this time.
I will big up yourself in sweetness. Big up Bonita Desperado, you understand? That's the thing there. Blunt Posse ever class that we say, Look out for the 15-year anniversary coming up, Bud Sports Bar, New York City. Blunt Posse, mad.
This is Genie Sweetness on reggaepromotions.com for Desperado Promotions.